Week 9 Grown-Ups. Hi Gloucester Dragons, here we are week 9. So the first one I'm going to show you is so I can see you. So the reason for this layout is just to separate it into two groups. So here's what one group looks like, okay? So you have 3 players, 1 ball, and then 1 adult, either the game leader or the coach. Depending on how many players you have, you'll need to break into 2 sections. I'd say if there's less than 6, both you and the coach can be in the same group. So all they're trying to do is pass the ball into the end zone, but there's a rule that you as adults have to follow. You can only move when the ball moves. So if they're dribbling, you can go ahead and come and steal it. But if they are standing still and only the other players are moving, then they are able to make a pass. And again, you can only move when that ball is moving. So what you're trying to encourage here is passing. It's a very difficult concept at this age. So you'll basically be talking them through it and talking about strategy, right? If you're standing here, you just advise them, like, if you dribble, I'm going to take it. So you need to make a pass. And then you're also working with these players to say, hey, he can't pass here because he can't see you. So try and find somewhere where he can see you. If they pass it into the end zone, great. If you manage to have the ball, all you do is kick it back deep to make them go regroup and try again. So up next what we have is grocery chaos. So you're going to have 4 sort of stations like the potion station set up, but instead of potions what you have is actually 4 ingredients: bread, milk, chicken, and of course orange. So you have 4 stations and the balls around there won't have stickers or anything, but they represent that ingredient. The other thing that you're going to do is you're going to break them into groups of 3s and give them 2 pool noodles, which is going to serve as their shopping cart. So you have 1 person on this side holding 1 under each arm, or even under each armpit, whatever helps it stand more solid, and then the same for the other. And then the 3rd person is going to have a grocery list. So the object is that the 3 players move together, the 2 people holding the grocery cart, and the person with the grocery list is taking things from these stations and adding them to their cart. The people holding the cart must balance it between them. And again, there's up to 3 items on here, right? So it can be tough. And if it is too tough, simply say that you only need to get 1 of the ingredients from the grocery list or 2 of the ingredients from the grocery list, okay? And that will help balance it out. Finally, once they're done, they make their way over to the checkout. If at any point a ball slips off, they have to go and get a new ingredient instead. So that ball is returned. They can't just pick it up. Finally, we have yard work, which is just a matter of splitting up into 2 teams and teams trying to clear soccer balls into their opponent's yards. Okay, so this is like debris and stuff like that, and they're just trying to clear out the yard, but of course every time they kick it into their opponents, there's more work to be done in their yard, and so it just keeps going back and forth. As an added thing, if any balls are trapped on the outside, I called it winds. Strong winds are blowing, and all you would do is kick soccer balls back in, representing leaves and debris coming back into their yards. Okay. Perfect. And then finally, stretches and aches. Go through the stretches, but you can exaggerate what it's like to be old and moan and your back hurts and stuff like that. All you're trying to do is balance that with properly stretching. So be careful not to make it too much of a comedy, otherwise you will lose the kids altogether. But a bit of that, of course, is always great. Okay, Dragons, so that's it for this week. Just game leaders, just a small reminder when you teach a game, so that's part of the responsibility, but the bigger part is actually running the game, right? Don't sit back, stay involved, look for players who are doing well, encourage them. If you see something not going right, try and tweak it. See if you can fix it, make the game even better. Just always stay vocal and supportive, okay? That's the best way to get the best results out of the players. Perfect. See you all this week. Bye for now.